White smoke means a new pope has been elected. Once the pope is elected, a top cardinal announces his name from St. Peter's Basilica. The process can take days, weeks, or even longer, depending on how divided the cardinals are. Each day, the conclave can hold up to 4 rounds of voting to try to achieve the required 2/3 majority. If after 33 rounds there is still no decision, the top 2 candidates face off in a runoff vote. The elections of the last 3 popes have been relatively quick, with each lasting only several days, but historically, elections have sometimes dragged on much longer, with the papal conclave that elected Pope Gregory VI in 1271 taking nearly 3 years due to fierce political wrangling. Of the 138 cardinals eligible to vote in the conclave, a total of 110 were appointed by Pope Francis. This group is notably more diverse than previous electors, with a higher representation from Asia, Africa, and Latin America, reflecting Francis's goal of mirroring the Church's global reach. The youngest cardinal elector is only 45 years old, a Ukrainian clergyman based in Australia. As a result, there is a possibility that for the first time in centuries, the next pope could come from Africa or Asia, or another region traditionally underrepresented in the Church's leadership. Among the African cardinals being discussed are Ghana's Peter Turkson, the former head of the Pontifical Council for Justice and Peace, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo's Fridolin Ambongo, Archbishop of Kinshasa. Both are committed conservatives who have been vocal advocates for peace in their respective countries. Another strong contender is Philippine Cardinal Luis Tagle, the former Archbishop of Manila. Like Pope Francis, Tagle emphasizes social justice and caring for the poor. Hungarian Cardinal Peter Erdo is seen as a leading conservative candidate and could serve as a bridge to Eastern Christians. The Archbishop of Esztergom Budapest, Erdo, is a traditionalist who has championed outreach to Orthodox Christians, stressing the desperate need for unity between the churches. Also in the mix is Cardinal Pietro Parolin, the Holy See's Secretary of State, whose top diplomatic role ensures he is well known by all cardinals. Other possible candidates include Italy's Matteo Zuppi, Archbishop of Bologna, and Malta's Mario Gresh, Secretary General of the Synod of Bishops, a position that kept him in close contact with Pope Francis. If you want to dive deeper into the lives of influential figures and explore the stories that shape our world, check out our other videos. We've got an in-depth look at George Foreman and a fascinating exploration of Michelle Trachtenberg's Cause of Death Revealed, The Official Truth. And don't forget to stay tuned for our upcoming coverage of the conclave. We'll be bringing you live updates and expert analysis. Thank you for joining us on this journey.